Let's be honest for 1 second. The difficulty system in Marvel Rivals is not very accurate. Moon Knight being 3-star, I mean, why? Why is Psylocke 5 stars? And keep in mind, this is coming from a Psylocke main. So in this video, we're gonna try fixing them and putting them in the right place. But do keep in mind that this is still my opinion. There's gonna be characters in here that I might find easy to play, but for you guys it might be difficult. Or vice versa, I might find them difficult, but for you guys it's easy. But I will explain everything, and I will probably do it better than Marvel Rivals, let's be honest. I mean, come on. So let's start with Black Panther. Black Panther is originally 4 stars in Marvel Rivals, which I can actually agree with. I mean, you can even argue he can be 5 stars, but for now I'll put him in 4 stars. And the reason why I don't think he can be lower is because you actually need to put so much time on this character. You need to have good positioning, good combos. I mean, his combo can be very straightforward. You know, spear and then dash, spear, dash, you do the little spin and then dash again. It can be repetitive, but it's not just the combo that you need to worry about. There's also the positioning. There's also, sometimes you also need to mix up your combo, so it's not always the same. You also have your ultimate, which adds to the combo. So him having 4 stars is actually very accurate, so I'll leave it there. Now let's move on with Black Widow. In game, she has 4-star difficulty, which I don't think I agree with this. I think 3-star, I'll give it 3-star. I'll drop it down a bit. Now my reasoning behind this is that she's really not that difficult to play. You can argue you need to have good positioning and you get flanked really easily because there's a lot of things that can kill you. You know, Psylocke, Spider-Man, Iron Fist. You just need good aim and good positioning, and that's basically it. There's no combos. Your abilities are very easy to understand as well, very straightforward. I don't think it's actually that difficult. But I will still leave her in 3-star, like I said, because it is still good positioning and still good aiming. Let's be honest, if a bronze player is playing Black Widow, they're not doing jack shit. I mean, let's be honest. Now, Hawkeye is originally 4 stars in game, and I will say I will kinda give him the same treatment as Black Widow. It's the same argument with Black Widow. I mean, you need to have good positioning and good aim, and that's basically it. You don't need to learn too much about Hawkeye. I mean, his ultimate is also very easy to play. If you've ever played any other shooter game before and you play Hawkeye, you would be good with him already. If you play Apex, if you play Hanzo from Overwatch, if you have any background on playing shooter games, you would be good at him right away. So that's why he's still gonna be around in the middle, because you do still need good positioning and good aiming with Hawkeye. Now, Hela in game is 3 stars, and I don't think I agree with this as well. For some people, you might argue she is a 3-star, but I'm dropping her to 2 stars. The thing is with Hela, it's kind of the same with Black Widow and Hawkeye. You need aim with this character, but your positioning doesn't need to be perfect with this character because you can easily escape with your stupid bird. You have a stun as well, and the fact that you can 2-shot, she deals so much damage, it's insane. But literally the only thing difficult about her is the aiming, not even anything else. Her abilities are very straightforward, her ultimate is very easy to use. Yeah, that's a 2-star for me, at least in my opinion. Now, Iron Fist in game is 4 stars. Now, this might be a hot take. I actually don't think he's that hard to play. I'll leave him like in 3-star. I'm sorry, he's not that hard to play. I already know there's gonna be angry kids in my comments right now. Iron Fist, I play Iron Fist and it's so hard to play. No, I literally played Iron Fist just to prove my point, and I popped off with him. Like, I didn't play very well, obviously, because this is like my first game with Iron Fist, and I popped off with him anyway. The only thing difficult for Iron Fist is when to engage, good positioning, and that's basically it. You don't even need to do any comboing with Iron Fist. For those people who are saying Iron Fist is difficult, do you really think it's difficult to just block really quick and then you teleport to your enemies and then you just... Is this really difficult? Don't get me wrong, he's still difficult. That's why I put him in 3-star. I mean, and like I said earlier, you do need good positioning and you need to know when to engage as well and all that stuff. But besides that, compared to Black Panther, for example, example, I think Black Panther is way harder to play in my opinion. Now Iron Man in-game is 2 stars, which I can kinda see it. You do need good positioning with Iron Man though. I'd say I'll leave it in medium for now. I might drop him down a little bit. I really want to put Iron Man in 1 star just because he's so basic. You press your E, oh my god, you have extra damage, and then your laser, you beam your enemies, maximum pulse, like this thing. Oh my god, he's not difficult to play in my opinion. The only reason why I'm keeping him in 2 star is because of the positioning, and that's literally it. Because I see so many Iron Man, so many where they're just staying in the air and like no cover whatsoever, and they just get shot down really easily, and then they blame their fucking support. Hey, why are you not healing me, when they're like right in the open, in the middle of the open, and then they're getting shot down by 5 people, and then they blame. Oh my god, I just hate Iron Man people. I swear to god. Now Magic in game is only 3 star. Really? Is it just me? But I think this character is actually more difficult than 3 star, bro. I think okay, I'll put her in 4 star for now. Bro, I kid you not when I say this, I've been playing Magic and I still do not know how to play her properly. You can argue she can be a bit easier because you just need like 1 combo with her and then you should be fine. But a really good Magic player, they will know so many combos. They know when to engage, they know what combo to use, and keep in mind she's also a melee, so she's like way more difficult to play. This might be a personal take, but I find Magic more difficult to play than Black Panther. Is it just me? Black Panther I can at least play, maybe because I have a background with flankers, because for example in Overwatch I play Genji, and Paladins I play Vora. For me Black Panther is a bit more easier because I'm kind of used to that already. But with Magic, I try to flank with her, I just die with her. Mr. Fantastic is normally 3 star. Okay, I actually don't play enough Mr. Fantastic. I think I have like what, less than an hour on this character. I swear to god I played this character like 3 games or something, so I don't really have a lot of experience on this character, so I'll just leave him in 3 star. I definitely think he's a bit more harder to play than normal than other characters. His ultimate is also garbage for me. Is it just me? But every time I use my ha he ha who did ha, like whatever the he says in his ultimate, I do nothing. I do nothing. Moon Knight in game is 3 star. Really? Really now? Nah, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Nah, he's 1 star, bro. I don't care what you say. I do not care what you say, bro. All you need to do is press your stupid onk, shoot at it, right click on it, and then you kill like the entire team. No, this guy is not 3 star. Who the fuck is smoking that good crack? Who I want some. There's no way people actually think this guy is 3 star. At best he's 2 star. The only thing mechanically difficult for him is knowing a few tricks with him. For example, grappling in the ground and then you fly. If you actually think Moon Knight is 3 star, I don't want you crying in my comments telling me why I put your main in 1 star. Please actually explain to me why do you think he's 3 star, please. If you actually gave me a good reason on why he's 3 star in the comments, I will eat my own dick, bro. I'm not kidding. I will even make a video about it. Okay, let's move forward. Namor in game is 2 stars, which I can kind of see it. I'm not even gonna argue with that. You could argue you can put him in 1 star because all he does is put that little octopus and then he shoots him, and you know, that's basically it. But I do think you need to have a little bit of good knowledge when to put the octopus and stuff, because sometimes they can just shoot it down really easily and stuff. You also need good aim with this guy, so I think 2 star is reasonable. Psylocke in game, she's 5 stars. Bro, this is coming from a Psylocke main, by the way. I do not think she deserves masters. I'm not even gonna be biased. I don't even think she's 4 star. There's literally, bro, nah, I'm putting her in 3 star. I'm not even kidding to you guys. It might just be because I'm a Psylocke main and I do play flankers, like I said. I know how to play flankers already, so I never found her difficult to play. But compared to Black Panther, compared to Spider-Man, compared to Magic, I think those characters are way more difficult to play than Psylocke. Don't get me wrong, Psylocke is still difficult, but not as difficult as what they say. You do need combos, you do need good positioning, but that's basically it. All you need with Psylocke is one combo and one combo only, which is this. That's literally all you need to know about Psylocke. And you also just need to know when to engage the enemy. I don't know, I think 3-star is the best for her in my opinion. Spider-Man, yeah, should we even... There's literally no argument. There's no argument. I think Spider-Man is the hardest character to play in this game, in my opinion. You need to have good positioning, good combos, when is the right time to go in. I see so many bad Spider-Man compared to good Spider-Man. That's crazy to me. I see more bad Spider-Man than good Spider-Man. Can you just think about that for 1 second? Scarlet Witch, 1-star in game. That's accurate. I'm not even gonna argue with it. I'll show you one clip on why this character is easy. Yep. Anything else to say? Yeah, I don't think so. Star-Lord being 2-star, I can agree with it. For sure, yeah. I mean, you can kinda argue you can put him in 1-star because you know, his ultimate legendary and then he just aimbot well. But I still do think you need to have like at least a decent aim and good positioning with him. That's why I'm gonna leave him in 2-star. I think these guys are way easier to play than Star-Lord in my opinion. So Storm in game is 3-star. Okay, now I can kind of agree with that, but I do want to kind of lower her down actually. I think medium makes more sense now. All you need to do is stay around your team and you just need good positioning with her, and that's basically it. Her ultimate is even like, I would say top 5 best ultimate. So her being in hard, I don't think so. I think medium makes more sense. Okay, Swirl in game is 1-star. Okay, I can see it and I agree with it as well. There's no argument there. I mean, you can just stay in the back lane and just spam spam stun again, spam, and then you throw your squirrel ultimate, and keep in mind it got buff. It can sniff you now, so even if you're invis, it can sniff you. Like, that's crazy. Like, it just goes to you. Punisher 1-star in game, I can see it as well. Yeah, no arguments there. I think he's also 1-star. There's nothing really much to know about him. Like, you have a normal assault rifle that you can turn into a shotgun. You have a turret, and then you can grapple around, and then your ultimate is just crazy strong. Yeah, I don't think there's argument there. Winter Soldier being 3-star. Honestly, I can kind of see it. Like, his abilities can be difficult to play. I can see it. I feel like you can be decent with him, but you can be better with him. You know what I mean? Like, he's like easy to play but hard to master. That's what I think of him. You also need to know that one combo where you're like, I don't even know how to do it properly. I think you grapple them, turn around, and then you punch them in the face and all that stuff. You need to do that as well. And then the again, you need to like, okay, I hate saying that. I'm having PTSD. Wolverine being 3-star in game. Is this a hot take? Is this a hot take? I actually think he's 4-star. He's 4-star, bro. Everyone was clowning on him when we all first started playing Marvel Rivals. We were all like, this guy's dog is shit. He's so easy to play. No one likes this guy. And then suddenly, kaboom, he's like the best duelist or something. Like, bro. But yeah, you need good positioning with this guy, and you need to focus on those things, bro. You need to like hide in a corner and then whoop, and with the ultimate as well, you can combo with your ultimate. Like, this guy is crazy. Alright, so this is my ranking for Duelists. Now let's move on with Strategists. Adam Warlock in game 3-star. I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it, honestly. I could even argue he can be 4-star, honestly. Is it just me? Like, he's very easy to play but hard to master in my opinion. You need to know the good timings, when to heal, when to bond them, when to res. You need to know all of that, because if you mess up, you just ruin the game, like literally. But I'll leave him in 3-star for now. Cloak and Dagger 3-star in game. I think that's false. I personally think she's gonna be around medium. You can even argue she's easy, but can anyone vouch for me, please? Like, I swear to God, I played Cloak and Dagger for the first time and I just popped off with her. Maybe it's just because she's like one of the most broken supports right now, and that's why I think she's easy. But I really think she's easy. Please correct me if I'm wrong, like in the comments, because because I swear to God, I think she's 1-star, and I didn't even need to know so much about her because she can like put a bubble and then the little window, and then cloak can just blind enemies, and then us against the world, and then it's just, I think it's easy. I think it's easy. Invisible Woman in game is 4 stars. Really? Would we all agree if I put Invisible Woman in here? Is it reasonable against this 3? No, but she is difficult though, I'll be honest. Nobody knew how to play her though. I think I'm gonna lower her down a little bit personally. It might just be me because I do play a lot of Invisible Woman and I don't really find her difficult to play. But I feel like if you know the basics and stuff, you should be fine with her. Like, you heal, you need to have good positioning with her, you need to know when to push or when to pull, you need to know the timing, when to ult, the shield as well and stuff. You can definitely argue she can be 4-star. Like, I'm not even gonna deny that she's like easy to play or anything. I do think she's difficult. I just don't think she's that difficult, you know. So I'll put her in 3-star. Bro, I'm so confused. Where do I put this motherfucker? Bro, okay, can anyone just help me in the comments? As I need help. Where do I put this bitch? Like, Jeff in game is 1-star, which there's no argument there. I mean, do I need to explain this? Like, it's Jeff. You spit on your allies, you spit on your enemies, you swallow them. Bro, it's talking about Jeff, it sounds so sus. You spit on them and you swallow them. Like, is it just me? That's so fucking weird. Okay, let's move on. Loki. I think Loki is the hardest support in my opinion. Maybe 4-star, I'd say. I definitely think he's the hardest to play in terms of support. Bro, as Loki, you need to know basically every single character. You need to know how to play them because you're gonna need to copy them anyway. And not only that, you need to know when to position your illusions, when is the right time to put the lamp. I definitely think he's the hardest support to play in my opinion. Luna Snow being 2-star, I can kind of make an argument she's 1-star, I'll be honest. Like, the only thing you need to know about Luna Snow is the fact that you need to have good positioning and you need to land your stun. That's basically it in my opinion. I think the reason why supports are hard to play is not really because of the character itself, but it's more like because you're getting focused most of the game. That's what makes them hard to play in my opinion. It's not really the character itself. I don't think she's that difficult to play. All you need to do is emote in the team and you're winning the game. Like, you're just emoting. Mantis being 1-star, no, definitely not. I do think Mantis does require a little bit more than 1-star. I think I'll put her at least 2-star. It might be a hot take. I think she does require a bit more skill. Are you guys really saying that Mantis and Jeff are the same skill ceiling? I don't think so. I feel like you need to have good timings, when to damage boost, when to heal, when to stun, when to ult. Like, compared to Cloak and Dagger, which previously she's like 3-star, but I find her 1-star. With her, you don't need to think that much because first of all, your healing is like a homing, so it kind of just teleports to you. You don't need that much aiming. Your healing, you don't need to know that much as well. You just pop it when they're low. Raccoon is 1-star in game, which I can see it. I'm not even gonna argue with it. There's nothing really much to say about Raccoon besides he's easy to play for sure. I feel like Raccoon is also underrated in my opinion. I feel like Raccoon can be good, but everything else is just so much more better than Raccoon. Like, I feel like Raccoon can be good, but he's just getting outclassed by everyone else. I feel like if those OP characters get nerfed, I feel like Raccoon can actually be so much better. But because those characters have so much better ultimates, Raccoon is just getting outclassed, unfortunately. Alright, so that's my tier list for supports. Now let's move on with tanks. Okay, Captain America being 2-star in game, I can definitely see it. You can argue he can be a little bit difficult, but I think medium is fine. You don't need to know that much with Captain America. You just need to hold your right click to put your shield up, and then you just go ham. Bully the support, go ham. Doctor Strange being 2-star in game. Okay, I do think he's a bit more easier. Is it just me? I don't think he's that hard to play. Like, I feel like out of all the tanks, I actually think Doctor Strange is pretty straightforward. The only thing hard going on for him is the portal, like when to use it and stuff. But besides that, he's not very hard to play. You just need to hold your shield up and then go in. Eye of Guacamole, and then they're all dead. Like, literally, like, that's it. Groot being being 2 stars. Now, this might be a hot take. I think Groot requires a bit more than 2 star. I think 3 star makes more sense because I swear to God, people do not know how to use the walls properly. I swear to God, Groot players, they're like sabotaging the entire team. They're sabotaging your team and the enemy team. I swear to God, I see more bad Groot players than good players. Like, that's kind of insane to me. Hulk is 4 star in game, really? I kind of want to make an argument he can be in 3 star though. 4 star, really? You know what? Sure, I'll leave him in 4 star for sure. I definitely do think that he's one of the hardest tanks to play, in my opinion. I swear to God, every time I see a Hulk player, they're either feeding or they're just jumping to their death. Like, I mean, that's the same thing, but you know, they're just feeding most of the time. I mean, even I don't really know how to play him properly, so I do think he's difficult to play. Magneto being 2 stars. Honestly, no arguments. I do think he's 2 star. He's not that hard to play. I mean, the only thing hard for him going on is when to shield and when to like bubble your allies or yourself. That's basically it. I do find his primary attack kind of hard to play. Like, is it just me? But his primary attack is kind of hard to use for me. Like the projectiles, it might just be a skill issue, I'll be honest, but I do find his primary attack a bit annoying to use sometimes. Penny Parker in game is 4 stars. I would personally drop her down a little bit. She's still difficult, but not that difficult. All you need to know about Penny Parker is the fact that you just put this trap thing behind the wall and then you're fine. And then you put these mines literally like where you think they'll go and then they just die. Like, that's literally it. I don't think she's difficult to play. Her ultimate is very basic. Thor in game is 3 star, which I can actually agree with. I don't even know how to use Thor properly as well, so I'll put him in 3 star. I think Thor for me is either the second hardest to play for me. I just don't know how to use his abilities properly. And some people, they know how to kidnap with Thor for some reason. Like, have you guys seen these Thors where they just keep pushing you to their team slowly? Like, oh, let me push you. Oh, let me push you again. Oh, push you more. Like, bro, this motherfucker is like so annoying to deal with. And lastly, we have Venom as 1 star. I do think he does require a bit more skill than 1 star. Now might be a hot take. This might be a hot take. I do think because you do require like good knowledge when to go in and stuff. And I swear to God, the amount of Venom feeders that I see is crazy. I feel like Venom players, they don't know when to engage properly and when to bully the supports. That's why I do think he does require a bit more skill. Like, not that much skill, but a little bit of game knowledge, like when to know when to engage. And that's why I gave him extra 1 star. So guys, do you guys agree with my tier list over here? Comment down below if you guys agree with me or not. Now, if you're one of those people who skip at the very end, go f yourself, really. Like, just watch the fucking video. I already know you guys are gonna cry in the comments even though you didn't watch my video. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, watch the video. Don't cry in my comments if you didn't even watch it, okay? But if you do disagree with me, do not cry in the comments. Actually give me a proper explanation on why you disagree with me. But yeah, do not take it personally. So that's it for today guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you guys next time. See you everybody.